Hey, Kacharia. How you doing, girl? What am I doing? Chilling, relaxing. What you been up to? Oh, you been doing good? That's good. Hi, y'all. How y'all doing? How y'all doing tonight? Oh, well, that's good. You don't always have to be doing much of anything. Sometimes it's good to just be sitting and chilling. Sitting and chilling. Teddy says hi. Hi, Teddy. Hey, Teddy Bear. Tell mom I said hi. Well, y'all, let me just say this. I came on just to stay on for a brief moment because I'm back in the same position that I was in. I am back in the hospital again. Um, how you doing, Phoenix? How are you? I am back in the hospital again. Again, it's the same thing, and as long as I ain't in pain, I'm good. I changed everything that I was supposed to change. Um, I ate the same food day after day after day. Yeah, I'm back in the hospital. Um, I ate the same food. I ate the same food that I picked. And so, hey, Nisi, I chose the right foods and everything. I did what I was supposed to do, and still, here I am. I'm back again. And I don't want y'all to feel sorry for me. Listen, do it feel good to be in the hospital? Absolutely not. It's not like the worst thing ever for me. It's just where I am, and it's what to get my numbers back down. I almost had I not made the decision that I made today, and I was just like, the pain is starting to go back up. So maybe I need to go and just check on myself. Sometimes be second guessing myself. And I'm just like, no, I know what I feel like. So I need to go. And when I get here, I feel like if I would have waited one more day, I would have been right back at the same position that I was the last time. So the last time my numbers was 1,050. This time my numbers was 754. So they was climbing back up. Had I waited, and hey Larry, how are you? Had I waited, then I probably would have been in a worse position than I am this time. So, no, I just came on here, because, to let you all know where I was, because do be trying to stay on my, being consistent and coming through and talking, because I enjoy talking with y'all, but I don't really want to do the whole hospital talk. If anybody got some like real talk like we normally do on here, but I feel like this is life with Tashana, so I have to come on and be real with y'all and let y'all know like this is what's really happening in my life right now. So it is what it is. So, um, but is this what I really want to talk about? We done talked about this for we done talked about this for what 2 weeks now, and I figured where I was. Thank you, virtuous woman. Thank you for joining in too. Um, I feel like I done talked about this. I feel like I done did the things that um I need to do to try and change this. Obviously, it ain't got nothing to do with the diet I have or whatever. I don't know. It may be that I got some kind of stone or something like that that's in there that they can't see on whatever it is. But I'm just praying God gonna work it out and move along because I feel like I did my part of it, and it doesn't matter what I change. Let me tell y'all what I've been eating for almost a straight week. I've been eating spinach, sweet potatoes, and grilled chicken. And with me just sticking with those three things right there, um, I'm still back in this situation. So, I did what I could do, and I'm gonna let God do the rest of it. And it is what it is. I'm not no sad. Now, was I getting frustrated earlier because I'm sitting here in the hospital and I need some pain management. I need this pain to be gone because them pains was kicking my butt. Um, and for whatever reason, when I got here, they got an IV in, but I don't know if it got pulled on or something in the wrong way. The next thing I know, my arm was blowing up. The fluid was going up under my skin. So then that ended. So that was the way that they give you pain management through the IV or whatever. And I'm like, man, give me a pill or something. Like, I'm ready to get up and walk out of this hospital because I can go home and be in pain. At least it's something there that I can take the way that I want to take it and not have to be sitting here like that right there. So they still ain't been able to get no IV in, so I'm waiting on that. And I know as soon as I get sleepy and fall asleep, because the pain is just now subsiding ever since. Well, I've been rocking and rolling since 4 o'clock this morning. So, and I came to the hospital around by 11. So, um, but they just now like got the pain under management where I'm not in no pain right now. And now I know as soon as the hospital, if you want some rest, the hospital ain't the place that you come to get no rest. And again, my sleep been off for now like 3 days. So as soon as I close my eyes, they gonna come in here and want to do poke and prod on you, figure this out and figure that out, and watch. As soon as I try to go to sleep, that's when they gonna come in here and want to put the IV in. So I'm just like, I already know how this game go. I already know. I'm sorry to hear this. You where you need to be in order to heal and get healthy. Yeah, I know. And Nisi, ooh, you talking about? And I haven't been back home, and I'm really grateful that I have the people that I have in my corner. I've been at my friend house, and like they've been really, 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 really like taking care of me, and I keep like trying to make up excuses. I'm finna go home. No, and it's something in her that just knew. Yeah, you don't need to go home just yet. And then here I am, because I know if I'd have been home, honey, I would have definitely been out of my garden. I miss my garden so much. I miss like being able to see my kids and talk to them whenever. I just miss being in the yard, point blank, period. So, it just wasn't meant yet. But, oh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to get back in the garden. And one thing I know, when I do get to go home and get to the garden, I'm gonna have a huge harvest. I'm really gonna have a huge harvest. So, yeah, I am where I'm supposed to be at, Nisa. I do believe that. I hear you. There's no reason they're not trying. They're not trying in the other arm or in a different. No, Phoenix. Let me show you something. You see my arm? You see that? Hey, they been tagging me in this arm too. I already had. Let me tell you something. They done tried. They done tried. They got to get, because I'm not hydrated. It's hard. I'm a hard stick. So what they waiting on now, because they already done tried. I told you I had one IV in already, and some kind of way while it was going, giving me the IV. See my IV up there is set up, but it moved itself or whatever, but the IV fluid was going up under my skin and not in my veins. So, you know, Kajaria, I'll text you later on and tell you. You know, I ain't gonna tell you online what hospital I'm in. I hear you. There's no reason. Yeah. So they gotta get What they gonna do is the ultrasound team is not here, so they want to do is put the ultrasound. They want to use the ultrasound to put my IV back in. So that's what I'm waiting on. So pretty much the only thing they can do for me at this point right here is just keep the pain under management, and that is it. Because the IV um, is what treat the pancreas. So you know, it never fails. Yes, just as soon as you fall asleep. Yeah, you know how that's how it work, Nisi. Well, how you been doing, Nisi? It's good to see you. It just drives me crazy how long it takes for them to make decisions. Either decide that you're going to admit me, get me to a room so I can sleep, or tell me that you're sending me home so I can get home. Well, the one thing about it is when I came in here, I came prepared this time. I already knew. I knew they wasn't going to send me back home. As soon as I came here, though, there was a little bit of confusion because they was like, a nurse was telling me, oh, all your numbers look good. It can't be the same thing again, only for why she was telling me that information, the doctor to walk in and say, oh, your number is elevated. She had to take the walk of shame because he just came and busted right on that. And so, yeah, I this the second time this done happened, and I knew within less than 30 minutes of being at the hospital, I knew they was gonna keep me. So they ain't take long to give me what I need. I shared you out. I told RJ and Monkey Man that you were like, well, thank you very much. The garden will be there. Get well ASAP. Yeah, and you see it will be there. I'm just saying that, child. I miss my garden. I ain't been there in a minute. We miss you and your garden, but I miss you feeling better. I know, I can say that it ain't really that I feel real bad and stuff. Long as I ain't feeling no pain, I am straight. What's up, Shakira? How you doing tonight, girl? Yeah, I'm okay, but I'm back in the hospital. But when I'm telling you I'm okay, I am okay. It's just long as they got the pain managed, okay, I'm good. The young girls can't get left. It take experience. I'm a hard stick to it, absolutely. And then too, not when you ain't hydrated, it make it worse. So we waiting on the IV team to come back up, and so put the they can do the ultrasound to be able to put the IV back in. So, boy, that IV was going, that liquid was going up under my skin. Boy, that thing was hurting so bad when it was happening. I was like, wait a minute, something wrong with this thing over here. I was like, yeah, but honey, I was earlier. My frustration was building. Tears had started falling out my eye because I'm like, I've been here for 5 hours and there is no pain management. I can go home and do this right here. It's like, no, I'm frustrated to the max. Like, somebody better do something. I was like, you better give it to me in a pill form or whatever. And y'all know I'm right back in the same position. No food, no water. You can't drink nothing, no, none of that. But they ended up giving me a pill to take, and I was able to drink it with some water or whatever. So I'm back to no food again. I'm struggling with this walking pneumonia. Oh Lord, can't seem to shake it. All right, Nisa, then I'm gonna pray for you while you pray for me. We gonna pray for each other, and God gonna give it back to both of us in tenfold. Okay? They usually leaves a butterfly needle for me. Yep, me too. If not the IV team, call respiratory care. I don't know who they gonna call. Right long. Let me tell you something. Right now, Shakira. Right now, as long as they done got this pain to go away, they ain't got to call nobody right now. Uh, I'm good, but let me take that back too because I need the IV is what puts in to help flush out the pancreas to get the numbers and stuff back down. So already I'm looking at being here for 3 days right off the rip. So y'all don't be shocked if you come in here and for the next 3 days I'm in the hospital because I'm going live. I'm not gonna stop doing what I do because y'all know that's been a problem for me, like coming on and staying consistent when things don't be going. And I don't even want to say things going wrong in my life or things ain't going the way that I want them to go. You don't mean things ain't going right for me because you know something that look like it's going wrong in your life can be the you could be at the right place at the right time to receive the right blessing that was meant for you. So I don't want to say it's like because I'm going through something or whatever at the time that I want to log off and not do what I'm supposed to do. My channel is called Life with Tashana. And so right now this just happened to be a part of my life. And so we gonna roll with it. Do it mean that I want to talk about this hospital stuff every time I hit y'all up on here? Nope. But what else is there to say when this is the circumstances right now. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could be out in the garden with y'all talking about what's happening out in the garden or what we cooking up on this day or what we doing on this day and everything. But it, this where we at right now. We in the hospital chilling, chilling, and it ain't nothing to feel sorry for me about. I don't need nobody to feel sorry for me. If you can pray, if you're a praying person, pray for me that we figure out why this thing keep on coming up the way that it coming up because it ain't got in my opinion now with the steps that we done took, it ain't got nothing to do with my diet or no nothing. It's got to be like it's a stone or something that's like trying to travel through it because this the difference between last time and this time is that it's like this. It feel like something like stabbing me or something. I don't even know if I can say that, but anyways, it's like a like something just like taking his finger and like jugging into the part that where it hurt at or whatever. And the last time it was just like a constant pain, but this time it just feel like a stabbing pain or something like that. So that's the only difference. That's the only difference in this time. Like right now, I can get up out of this bed. Hey, she cooks and roasts. Hey, chef, how you doing, girl? Right now, I feel I can get up out this bed and walk across this room, and you wouldn't know that nothing's wrong with me because I'm not in no pain. You know, as long as they keep the pain going, I'm straight. But anyways, how else y'all day been going? You know, I'm good. I've been telling you earlier. I dropped a couple of tears because I was getting frustrated from being here for so long, and then they hadn't got the pain under control. And I forget this time they gave me two medicines. The third one worked. I think I had the same problem the last time. I took three medicines, and they tried to give me the morphine again this time. And I said the morphine didn't work the last time that I was here. She asked me, do I want to try it anyway? She said, you want to try it anyways? I was like, try it for what? If it didn't work the last time, why would I want to try it? I don't need you to pump no extra medicine in me that I do not need, honey. So that's a no. Thank you very much, Nisi. I really, really appreciate that so much. Thank you. God bless you for that. Um, I but yeah, I don't need to have something extra sitting on the inside of me that that is a possibility that it might work. We already learned from the last time, so let's not do nothing extra like that to do it. So, you know, Nisa, I really hope whatever it is too with you that you they figure out like why you still going through that right there. I ask God to put his hands on you and give you a healing blessing Absolutely, in his son Jesus' name. Fantastic host with great conversation and insightful education and gardening. Yeah, and let me tell you something. I don't know if y'all went over there and checked out with Gamma. I told y'all it was on Gamma's World, but it was really on her page that called Get Your Big Ass Up is the name of her page, the name of her video. And we had a good conversation over this. She started her garden the other day, and y'all know how it is. How I love when people want to grow stuff and everything. And oh man, I know that's right, Nisa, for the both of us. Um, I was over there to actually experience with her starting her first garden. Yes, I was over there to experience with her. Hey, pretty brown. I was over there to experience with her planting her first seeds. And so what we decided to do, so anybody who like wanting to start their garden off or whatever, it's a good place to be at. We're gonna be bouncing around to different people's pages that want to start off. Um, that want to start off doing gardening and everything, and they don't know a whole lot about it. So she planted three things. She planted two different kind of peppers. One was a bell pepper, and I forgot the other pepper, the other name of the pepper. And she planted some lettuce. So she started out. Then you're gonna, because of what she planted in, she's going to then have to transplant them into something else. So we'll be able to like learn all and do all of those things together. Y'all know over here I be about the stuff you be getting from the grocery store, how you can regrow that stuff right there, and all those good things. And if I wouldn't have been in the hospital, I was actually gonna show y'all how we started off with the strawberries, cause my friend them had bought some strawberries and stuff last night, and a couple of them had some places on it that need to be cut off. Just like I told y'all, you ain't gotta waste no food or no nothing like that. Just cut off the part. You know how you get a strawberry or something like that, and it got a soft spot on there that you ain't gonna eat or no nothing like that. You cut it off, that part that you cut off, it have some seeds and stuff on it. You can use that to start it. Just because the part of the fruit is rotten or soft, it don't do nothing. That don't do nothing to the seeds. So I mean, it's ways of growing stuff all the time. And hopefully y'all looked over on my shorts and everything, and y'all seen that cabbage that I planted with you all that it ended up growing. Hey,
Doing?
I'm on live.
You are?
Yeah, I do such. It ain't on you though. It's pointing at me though.
Oh, you so you need anything?
I'm doing. I'm on
I
here
see you.
I'm
I
on here
see you.
telling my people that y'all finally got me right now. I'm gonna tell on y'all now.
I know. I see. Don't have me going viral.
Nah, listen. I'm gonna tell the truth about it. When y'all be doing what you doing. I'm gonna let the people know y'all taking care of me good on here.
That was
They,
my job.
yeah, she did it. Thank you very much. I told her, Mama, you got my pain under control, girl.
Okay,
You
that's
got me
right.
right.
I got you right.
All right. Um, I gotta check Gamma's. Yeah, she didn't start the garden because Gamma she ain't too interested in doing the stuff outside because she's scared of bugs and stuff. But y'all know how I am too. I don't like bugs, worms, snakes, none of that kind of stuff right there. And then let me tell you something. My daughter went out into the garden yesterday, and the pictures and stuff she sent me, she was like, "Mom, you got ladybugs everywhere in your garden." And the first thing I was like, "For real? Oh my goodness, ladybugs everywhere!" I was like infestation. But then I had to stop and think to myself, "Girl, it's amazing to have ladybugs in your garden." Do you know ladybugs eat the things that are potentially bad for your garden? And then when she sent the pictures, they so pretty sitting on, like, imagine everything so pretty and green, and then you seeing these little red ladybugs with these little black dots and stuff on them. Imagine seeing that. I actually I have to get her to take some more good pictures up close so I can post them and show y'all what the ladybugs and stuff look like on there. But she planted on the inside, which I told y'all, lettuce, if you like salads and stuff like that, lettuce is a good place for you to start at. Especially if you want to grow on the inside. Everybody ain't interested in growing outside, but I can give you like tips and stuff on things that if you ain't really interested. Yeah, everybody peel potatoes, right? If you peel potatoes, I can just tell you to go out and where the water runs off of your house, dig a little trench right there and put those potato peelings in that trench, and they will grow you more potatoes. Are you or you can just keep on going to the grocery store buying potatoes over and over again when it's just as simple as that you can put your peelings down in the ground and they regrow. Because you don't eat the peelings, do you? I know sometimes people eat the peelings off of their potatoes, but everybody don't eat the peelings. So you can go back and plant them. Absolutely, potato peelings. Yes, ma'am, Miss Nisi. Like me, I'm planting on my second floor apartment. That absolutely, and you can grow all those things the same with those potato peelings. You can plant them in grow bags. You don't necessarily have to have. Some people use pieces of the potatoes. Um, you can't wait to see the ladybug pictures. Okay, I'm gonna show tell her the I got one of them that I'll post it and I'll show it up close. But the ladybug looks so pretty sitting on the leaf, all green. The leaf is so pretty and green, y'all. And the stuff out in the garden is growing so big and amazing. It's just like, and I know had I been there, ain't no way in the world I let that stuff grow that big. I would have been out there cropping and cropping and crop every Saturday. I would have done crop. So y'all know this Saturday made 2 weeks since I harvest anything in my garden. The tomatoes are getting really big and all of that good stuff. So I'm just excited at like what's gonna be going on. So hopefully by this Saturday coming up, I'll be done being able to get out there and do something. But yes, Nisi, when you peel your potatoes, don't throw all. Now all of them ain't gonna make something come up, but the part where any part, and I don't want to. When you talk about your potato peelings, don't discriminate. Peel your potatoes like you do any other time, and just keep them all in the thing in the bowl, right? Dig you a little trench and just dump the potato peelings in the trench. That's all you got to do. That's it. And cover it back up. Don't make it hard for yourself. Just do it just that simple. Rake it back in the thing. And according to what potatoes it is you're growing, and you're going to know whether it worked or not because um, you're going to see the plants start to come up and they're going to be pretty and green and very, very thick. But you don't need no whole potato or no nothing like that. Those little eyes that grow on them, you get the eye down in the ground. The eyes is what grow. That's all you need. I thought we were supposed to use the potato peelings for compost. And you ever seen somebody go and look at some of these people pages that have compost bin and they put the potato peelings in the compost bin and go and look and see how many potatoes they be pulling out of the because the potatoes will grow right in the compost bin. Letting you know, and I'm telling you, I'm not telling you what I don't know. The first place I learned how to plant the potato peelings and get potatoes from them is my husband. One day I peeled some regular Idaho potatoes, and he was like, give me them potatoes when you finish." And I was like, "Well, what you gonna do? Give me them potato peelings when you finish." I was like, "Well, what you gonna do with them?" He took the potato peelings and right where the water run off the house, and he dug a little trench down the side of it, sprinkled them in there, going all the way down the trench, and covered them up with dirt. And like we forgot about them, and then the next thing you know, all them little green plants was coming up. And I was like, "What is that?" He said, "That's the potatoes right there growing." Let some time go by. He let the kids dig them up. They grow potatoes. So, um, I'm here to tell y'all, it's so much stuff that you get from out of the grocery store and everything that you can absolutely grow so much different stuff from. You ain't got to be all fancy or nothing with it, and it ain't hard to get it going. I have been dumping them with banana peelings, coffee, eggshells, and etc. You might have some growing in there. You might have some growing in there, but I'm telling you, you can take them potato peelings and you can plant them in the ground, put them in the ground, and they will grow potatoes. You don't need a whole chunk of potatoes to grow potatoes because like y'all done see me like I cut them up in fours or whatever like that. You don't really have to do that. I have absolutely grown potatoes with just the peelings before. I feel like I don't have the space. Pretty brown. What are you talking about, girl? But that's a lie. I don't have good saying. You got good dirt. If you got grass growing in your yard, you can grow food in your yard. That's all. Um, Phoenix, wow. Well, I have cut the eye out of the potato, saved those, and then the rest of the peelings I've used as compost. Yeah, the only thing I'm saying is I'm just see I explain it from the way like I do it. If I peel my potatoes, I ain't going through there looking for the eye or no none of that. I'm just gonna peel the potato, put it in the ground. Cause guess what? Even the peeling, you still making compost that the potato plant itself is going to feed off because it's still going the part that doesn't have the eyes on it is still going to turn into compost, still feeding your plant. So that's why I just don't say dig the eyes out of it. Just peel your potato like you normally do and plant everything. You still making compost. It just in the ground already. Um, I don't have much space. I'm working with flower pots on my deck, and that's all you need. But then Steve put a pineapple right in the ground, and it bloomed. I mean, he didn't water now three of them. I told you it's not that hard, and that's why I be saying to people, you don't, I'm not telling you to go out there. You got to make sure you water it on this day. You got to make sure you do this. You got to make sure that. I'm just telling you to go and put something in the ground and watch. It'll do its own thing, but it'll also spark an excitement on the inside of you that you want to continue to grow things. And don't let you get something to eat off of that plant. It's on and popping then. And that's why I want you to be at is when you get, you see that and you're like, oh my goodness, I grew that. Just think of the pride in it is that you grew it your own self. And you'll feel like that's the best sandwich you ever made in your life. You grow out there and grow a tomato. Tomatoes is one of the easiest things you can grow. Go out there and rake the seeds on the ground after you done sliced and diced the tomato. Throw it out there on the ground and watch what it do. I ain't telling you to take care to do nothing. That tomato plant gonna come up. Oh my goodness, I have the most beautiful onion sprouts right now growing in the bottom of my cupboard, and I don't know what to do with them except to bring a pot in from the garage and bring inside. Let me tell you something, those of y'all too, that's another thing. Y'all that use onions every day, and I know it's a lot of people who use onions to cook with. Hey, Corinne, how you doing, girl? Listen, I know there's a lot of y'all who use onions to cook with. Under the bottom of the hairy part of the onion where it be brown at, um, that part right there, the same way I tell y'all about the cabbage, you can take that part and sit it in water, and those roots will start to grow back out white, meaning new roots. Once, and I'm telling you to cut your onion, use all your onion, cut it all the way down, use every piece of your onion from off of it. Just leave the little hairy bottom part of it and put it in just a little bit of water. Like a cap that you put on like your sour cream or something like that. You need that much water. Sit it in something like that and watch the roots on it gonna start to grow out. Once it start to grow, you will see at the top of the onion, it'll start to grow out like a green onion. Go plant it in the ground, and that one onion, like a yellow, white onion, whatever, red onion, purple onion, whatever color you want to call it, a onion. Put it back in the ground, and you're gonna see it start to grow like a green onion. That one onion will grow four onions out of that one thing. I'm telling you, just go and plant it. I done did it. I done did it so many times. Y'all see, if y'all didn't see, y'all see my cabbage. I showed y'all from the beginning. I cut my cabbage up, to cut all of my cabbage off of there. And then I set it in some water, let the roots come back out on it when it planted right on back on the ground. Right now, my cabbage done grow back out. If I wanted to, I can go out there and cut them back down again and make me a little pot of cabbage with it. I don't know why I said sweet potatoes. I meant sweet onions. Oh, well then we can go to sweet potatoes too because y'all know sweet potatoes do the same thing. Some people say you got to put sweet potatoes in water. If you leave a sweet potato sitting on your counter long enough, they'll start to grow these purple. They'll start to grow purple stems on it. They look like they nasty or they might be rotten or no nothing. But that's exactly how a sweet potato start to grow out. That's what you need to grow the sweet potatoes. When those little stems start to grow up on them, you just pop them off and sit them in a little bit of water. Don't drown them. Put them in just a little bit of water, and they grow. Do you know they'll make vines all over your house just like house plants do? Clean your air in your house. You can continue to grow them like in a vase, and you can snip those off and eat them like spinach. But also, the leaves are all that you need. Pieces of the stem. Each piece of the stem will you can plant a pot of sweet potatoes with each piece of the stem. You don't need a sweet potato to grow sweet potatoes. You just need a piece of the sweet potato vine to grow the sweet potatoes. So you got a sweet potato and it's growing little sprouts and stuff out of it. Take them, snap them sprouts off of there and start you some stuff. I'm telling you, you can start your own garden with the stuff that you buy from the grocery store already. I just want a watermelon. Alrighty then. Well, when you get a watermelon, then I expect you to make about 20 more of them because you keep the seeds from out of that watermelon and grow some. And don't be eating them watermelons that don't got no seeds in them. I'm gonna grow some watermelon this season too. When my tiller get right, I'm telling you, I'm planting watermelon and a whole patch of sunflowers and stuff back in the back. That's what I'm gonna grow. I want a whole bunch of I said peanuts, sunflowers, and watermelon. I don't even eat watermelon, but my kids do. They love watermelon, so it'll be my pleasure um to grow watermelon for them. Okay, I'm gonna walk all the way in the back and throw something. Well, good. Go back there and throw some. I'm telling you, throw it back there and forget about it, and then watch you gonna grow back. Go back there, and then you gonna mess around and see that your stuff. And then if you want to do something, get you some flower pots and sit them right by the door, pretty brown, and start growing stuff along the wall, in little flower pots or whatever. It don't take a whole lot. Green onions too. You can grow them green onions. Cut all the tops off of them. Cut it all the way down the way you want to, and just stick the bottom of it with the roots already be right on them right there. Just go stick them back in the ground. I showed y'all I did that too. I purchased 3 tomato cages for 25 cents at a yard sale. Alrighty then, and Nisa, them tomato cages be costing I know one thing, they cost about 15 times more than 25 cents. So you found you a good deal. Come through with the gardening. I get you. You make complete sense. You just saying stop skipping the whole compost. It already is compost. Facts need to hit me in the face. No, you good, because sometimes people think I need to pick that stuff from out of there. You don't need to pick that stuff from out of there. I'm telling you, we just went and dumped the whole thing, and I learned that from my husband. So any other time, if I would have planted a potato, I would have went and took the whole potato, and then that's just a way of, you don't need to go and waste your whole potato and cut the potato in 4 pieces. That's a potato you can be eating. You just cut the skin off the potato. Go plant the skin instead of the whole potato. Eat your potato and go on about your business. So if you eating potatoes from the store and you already peeling them, then just put the peelings in the ground. Some of them are going to grow a potato. So, and in 2 ways, Then you done spent your money. You done spent your money, and you gonna make some of it back by by getting you some more potatoes, right? So red potatoes take 3 months. The yellow Yukon, the little yellow Yukon potatoes, they take 3 months. In a summer, in a between summer and spring, you can be done grow you like three different ones. You plant some, harvest them, and plant some more. Keep your stuff going. But hold up, we got rabbits. Do the rabbits be pooping around there? Cause then you can use the rabbits too. Rabbit poop is good for your garden. Rabbits can be good for your garden. Well, I love onions. Yeah. Tashana, you make me want to go out on my date tonight. Lisa, that's the kind of vibe I like to give. Make you want to go on out there and try it out. I'm telling you, stop throwing away your groceries and turn it around because y'all see these prices in the stores and stuff going up. I heard them eggs steady going through the roof. I heard the eggs still shooting up through the roof, getting higher and higher every day. You can't grow no eggs, but yeah, and I don't think you'll put the chicken on your porch. I know nothing like that. But I know it's some of y'all like that who can get a chicken. Get you some hens or something. I'm going to post a picture of what I have on my community wall. Okay. Uh I didn't know you had a channel. Yeah, Phoenix got a channel over there. She got some good people over there too. Some good folks over there. Yeah, y'all go and check Phoenix Fireside out. Um, well, I was looking forward to planting season. Thanks to you. Yeah, Nisi, I hope you should join. Join the what you call it thing. With Gamma's page. Get your big ass up. Like we did her page. What it was not last night, but the night before last night. We did it over on her panel. I don't I wish I don't I can't put no link in the chat right now because I'll be done messed up something. But we did a live over there and the live lasted for about 2 hours, but nothing but good information coming out, how we can do different things. And what we said is anybody who wants to start a garden, we can start bouncing around to different pages and you can plant, like say you want to plant something, we can be on the live with you and we can get on a panel with you if you have StreamYard, and then we can talk to each other about planting those plants, and then we can have conversations about other things and about how the garden can help you out in different ways with different things that you want to do. So if anybody interested in those kinds of things, when y'all see us on here and we doing like the garden things or whatever, I'm gonna start posting it or whatever. But also Justice Reacts, I think, was supposed to do her garden last night, but I was starting to go down my pain situation. So I really wasn't on yesterday. I was just like kind of trying to do like little edits and stuff of stuff that I already had. So all I did yesterday was my shorts and stuff yesterday, which worked out really good. I have 5 million shorts that I need to go and do, and I kind of been off of that game right there a little bit, but I'm trying to get like back into it because my shorts is how I got where I am right now. But if anybody interested in doing that, just keep on checking in on us. It's a way also to like help your page grow and everything. Us getting our little our gardening community together, and just talking to each other about um how we can grow on the inside and on the outside. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? We grow together in all kinds of ways. Um, can you drop your channel? I can't find it. Yeah, Phoenix, drop your channel. Oh, that's you put it's Gamma's World, but it's Gamma's World. That's one of her pages, but not it's Gamma's World. She got another page that called Get Your Big Ass Up. We started it on it's Gamma's World, and then she didn't mean to start it on that page. We went to the other. I appreciate you all for the gifts. I thank y'all so much for that, and may God bless y'all back 10 times what it is that you're giving. And when I say that, I really believe that God is going to do that for you all, because you don't have to do that for me, but you do it, and I really do appreciate it. I really do. I'm going to check out Gamma's page. You know, I'm in the beef sector. I have to be careful. They docs. Um, you know what, Nisi, you absolutely right. They do, but you can go on the outside of those places, but it ain't guaranteed. If you on here on this thing, then chances are they're gonna try to do it anyways. You know, sometimes they be done already did it. They just ain't nobody came out and said that they did do it or whatever. And you know, I think about that stuff a lot of times, but I just have to be as like when and if it do happen, it'll be woe unto them. It is what it is. It might knock me down for a few seconds, and then but I'm gonna get back up because I always have in life. You know what I'm saying? So you know, don't let the beef sector hold you back in none of those ways. But you know, I'm just saying, like in the garden and in the other places that you go to, you know, just you know, get into other communities, and you know, where you want to do your gardening and stuff like that. And two, I think that people, no matter where you go, if you putting it on here and people allowed to state how they feel about certain things, and if you can't handle how people give their opinions and stuff like that, then it may not be like the platform for you. You know, I ain't never down for that stuff where like you trying to stump somebody down in the ground. I know nothing like that right there. But you know, I'm just saying, don't let a group of people stop you from doing what it is that you want to do. And especially something that you doing that ain't hurting nobody else. That's something you each one want to teach one. So do your thing, girl. When you ready, then I'ma support you for real, for real. You love Gavin, she cool. Yes, ma'am, she is. Cause I love that you remind me about those and give she so kind. Yes, she is. Yeah, woe unto them. Like when you're on here and you like having such a good time and your spirits be up and everything, and you ain't bothering nobody like that and nothing. You know, if that kind of stuff happen, the devil on his job. All you have to do is make sure when he come around doing his job, you make sure you do yours. Your job is to rebuke him and send him back to the pits of hell where he came from. And it don't mean that he don't, you don't get knocked down or no nothing like that, but you don't stay there. You don't stay there. And then when you got people, when you have people supporting you as you get knocked down and picking yourself back up, somebody giving you an arm. Let me give you my arm so I can help you get up off of this ground. That right there trump all of that. So, but yeah, nobody wants to be doxxed in no kind of way. But you know, just because you don't want to be, they ain't never stopped it from happening before. That's what I do know. Yep, yep. I'm everywhere. I don't drop down as much in the B sector as much. I'm older now and I'm changing for the better. Amen to that. Nisi, I feel like if you're getting older and you getting worse and worse, you going in the wrong direction anyway. With age, you're supposed to become more wiser. I don't think it's any of us up in here. I don't think there's one of us in here that didn't used to do some shit we ain't had no business doing. Not one of us. I can't even tell you that. I don't care how. I don't care. How nobody say how soothing my voice is or no nothing. Cause the same way my voice is very soothing, my voice can also make you want to haul ass and get away from get away from me too. It works just that way. So all of us have done something. The only difference is you did it online. You did it online. The rest of us, we did it in real life, and some of us did it right here online. It's some things that I done did right online, some ways that I done acted here online. I ain't exactly happy with them, and some of them I wish I could take it back, and some of them I want to go and delete them from off of here, but I don't. I don't, because just because I delete it don't mean that it didn't happen. The only difference between you and the rest of those folks is you willing to put it out here in the atmosphere, so it can be either a learning experience, or you learn from it, or they learn from it, whatever. Um, they just decide to keep theirs silent. That's all. That's what I believe. So, you know, only thing is you ain't so busy trying to hide yours. You got other people who is up under the shell, and sometimes people try to stump you down in the ground for you not being stuck inside of your shell. You ain't scared to come out of it. So, but trust and believe, all of us done did some things we ain't quite proud about. And as long as you working to change, and you striving towards the perfection instead of striving to get to hell, you doing good, sis. You doing good. Um, I love your voice over shorts. Great voice. Thank you, She Cooks. Thank you. I love your excitement over there in your kitchen and stuff, and how you just be. I haven't seen anybody who do what you do on here. And it's just like your sheer excitement of doing what it is that you do. I feel like you is happy when you inside your kitchen doing your thing. And so just to go over there and look at you, you have me cracking up sometimes, but keep doing what you're doing. She cooks. You're gonna be my chef. Facts wiser. Absolutely, Nisi. That's what we all do. We all gonna do some foolish stuff in our life, and then we learn to grow on from it, and you know, keep it going. And then you know what? If we don't never do stuff that be jacked up and stuff, we don't know how to give other people grace when they do jacked up crazy things either. When you do something stupid, it tends to help you give other people that make those same mistakes that you make. It help you to give them grace in, they upcoming, because you done been there before. So absolutely, your voice. What they say, that your tongue, your tongue is like a sword, a double edged sword. Like, you can use it in so many different ways. So just as sure as it can be nice and calm, it can be up and over at the top and make people want to clear a room. It definitely can, but I be trying not to use that part where it makes people want to clear a room. I try not to use that, but it's still there. The gift of the Holy Spirit changes us. Yes, anger still rises occasionally. Absolutely. And I don't think that, me, I ain't necessarily one of them people that people shouldn't have anger or nothing inside of them. Because if that was true, then why was Jesus in there turning over the tables inside the tabernacle? It's a time that you need to be angry. Sometimes people can't hear. They need that approach. They need to hear that. They need to hear that strong voice of somebody saying something to you. All the time, a nice, sweet voice don't get it. Don't get it. It's just like TMB Monkey Man be over there talking. I can hear in his voice, there's a certain way that he talk. The people who he gonna speak to, they ain't gonna necessarily hear me with my nice sweet voice, because they come from the streets. They know how the streets talk to them and stuff. His voice can be used for those types of things right there. Everybody can't have no nice calm voice. Some people need it. it's a balance of everything. All of it is here for a reason. So I'm just saying, it ain't just one voice need to be heard from every which way that somebody come from. It's somebody out there who need that place that you've been in. They need that voice. They need that calm voice when it's a time for that, and they need that stern voice when you will cuss their ass out and get them back on track with where they supposed to be at. I know we all done experienced that. You done had somebody who talk very, very nice to you and somebody who will cuss your ass out and put you in check when you need to be. I done had all of those people in my life. And guess what? I appreciate every single one of them. I didn't appreciate them then when they was doing it because I wanted, often they got cussed right back out. But then you move on down the line later on and you know, no, I absolutely needed that. I never got in the dirt. I just enjoyed it a little too much. I was working 12-hour shifts and they kept me awake. But being nasty, never. Let me tell you something, Lisa. I never got down in the dirt over in the beef sector because you know I love the beef sector. But let me tell you something. One thing that I did while I was over there, everywhere that I listened to, there was always, see, when you sit in the middle of mess and all you want is the mess and the drama, and there is no message in the mess, I can't watch it. I'm here to tell you what I watched in the beef sector. And people can say whatever it is that they want to say. What I watched over in the beef sector blessed me and helped me move to the next places that I needed to go to. I can see the messages. And still to this day, those people who I watch over there still add a blessing to my life. I ain't moved nowhere yet. Because if you're there looking for only the negativity, that's all you gonna get. And Nisa, I know you can't tell me that some things over there you done heard that help you in certain situations and move. It was a message in the mess. Nah, and you won't gotta agree with me, but I know what I done seen over there. I know what I done seen. I deleted. I will still talk about it. Just Shane took over and delete button was easy. What you deleted? Phoenix, the gift of the Holy Spirit. You get angry. Okay, man. Definitely, thank you. She cooks and roasts. I still trying to find Phoenix channel. She posted. She put it in the chat up there. Earlier. Yes, agree. Hey, Selena. How are you? I'm doing all right myself. I'm back in this. I'm back in this hospital again, but I ain't got a whole bunch of to complain about. I'm here for whatever reason this time. But I tried and I did what I was supposed to do. It didn't necessarily work. So we gonna figure out the next step to it. So far it looked like I'll probably be here for 3 more days. One of my nurses came in here today. She was like, wait a minute. When you over when you on the other side last week? I was like, child. Child. She's like, well, you are not welcome here. I say, I don't feel welcome anyways, because y'all ain't got my pain under control yet. Y'all heard my nurse come in here. She was like, you on there telling on me? Like, yeah, I'm going to tell on I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna tell just how it's going on in here. But nah, they finally got my junk right. So I'm straight. Nah, if they mess up later on, I'm gonna be back on here telling on them. Definitely, I learn more. Apps, Nisi, and let me tell you something. You said that. You say you definitely. I learned more about me. Let me tell you something. I ain't learned a whole lot about nobody else. I learned a hell of a lot about me. About me. I remember one time Gamma asked me, Tashana, who you beefing with on YouTube? I say beefing. Girl, please, I ain't got no time to be beefing with nobody on no damn app. I got enough shit going on in my real life to not ever beef with anybody on this thing. That's like fighting with the computer. I ain't got no time. I'm beefing with nobody. Nobody at all. I don't got no beef with nobody. No, not on here. My real life. So I'm on here looking for what can speak to me in my real life wherever I go. I'm not looking for what somebody did wrong. I ain't even looking to um, really express what they did wrong. I'm going to look, if I'm staying and I'm in the clouds or whatever, I'm looking for something that's going to help me out in whatever journey that I'm going on. I don't need to know. I don't need, and nor do I care about any wrong or rights because what you eat don't make me shit. And that's just the way I look at it. But if you can give me something that I can take along with me that can help me going through whatever situation, because you know God don't have no respectable person. He can use anybody. Anybody. And if you too busy sitting there worrying about what this person doing wrong instead of the message that you can get out of the message, because let me tell you something, it's a whole bunch of places I be in and it's a whole bunch of mess going on. But if you listen and not try to participate and put yourself in the middle of the message is going to come after a while. It always do. And that's what I get every single time. I learn something about me, myself. There you go, eat the meat and throw away the bones and the fat. um, uh, Hope you're doing well. Keep you in prayers. Thank you, Selena. And whatever you ask God for me, I ask Him to give it back to you 10 times towards whatever it is that you need in your life. In His Son's Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, it's so much mess around, but and Selena, I know you be in places too. Messy, messy, messy. Every dang on way you go. But if you can look at the mess and see the message that come out of the mess, you've already won. Hey, you got some messiness. Cause you know when you come from the hood and all of that stuff right there, you love to stand around and be like, oh, child, they got going on. You can be entertained, see a little bit of mess that don't involve you at all, and get a message all at the same time. All at the same time, and you ain't gotta go to the church to get it. Because, hey, the church is the wrong place to go to and get the messiness, a message, and some entertainment at the same time. So you know what I'm saying. So you can get all of those things right here. Going around, and it's about what you're looking for when you go to there. If all you want is the mess, that's all you'll get. But y'all, I came on here and I stayed longer than I thought I would. But y'all know I enjoy talking to y'all. I really do. It's like having a conversation. Got my mind occupied with doing something now. I'm gonna try and get up out of here and get some shut eye before. And I know as soon as I try to get some shut eye, these people gonna come in here and keep on wanting this when they gonna try and come and do the replace this IV. Soon as I try to go to sleep, I already know because that's how the hospital work. It's just like when it's time when you think you finna get you some sleep, that's when they come in here and start wanting to poke on you and do all kind of stuff. Let me check your vitals and all of this and stuff. Why you ain't do that while I was woke? So I'm going to take my last pill in the Z pack and relax. I enjoy you as usual. Get well soon. Love you. Keep you lifted in prayers. I really appreciate that you all. And so we already did our garden talk and everything. So hopefully everybody be getting their seeds and stuff together. And if you want some help and stuff with your seeds, just stay tuned. I'll try and make sure that I like post it on the community wall and stuff, letting y'all know like what days and where we'll be at, who's whose place we'll be at to plant the seeds. And sometimes we'll be over here doing it or whatever. But you know, we gonna continue to grow together. All right, y'all. This has been Life with Shauna, where life is like a box of chocolate. Who knew we was gonna be back here tonight? Life is like a box of chocolate. Um, and we are also known as the high class gardeners over here. And that just means that we make sure we're growing stuff at all times of the year. Make sure we growing something. And as we grow out in the garden, we growing along with the things that we growing out in the garden. The high class part just means we don't play around with no bugs, no snakes, no worms, and definitely no frogs. And well, how you gonna be a gardener, Miss Shauna, with all of that stuff going on right there? Y'all heard what I said. I said I grow food. I don't play around with all them bugs and stuff. And sometimes in real life, people show up as those things: bugs, snakes, and worms, and sometimes frogs, because they hop all over you and all that kind of stuff like that. But anyways, we don't deal with those kind of folks over here. We try to be peaceful gardeners, high class gardeners over here. So if you're interested in being that right there, then I ask you to subscribe and hit the like button and join us the next time we on here. Until then, we'll see y'all the next time. Later.